Alright, so here I am, kind of just getting started. I'm going to do another run. You know, the goal in this game is resource management. As a quick, I'm actually doing this along with my buddy Aaron, he's a real schlub. The guy refuses to buy a PlayStation. I guess it takes him years to save money. So I do this mostly to just motivate him and also talk shit about him to everyone who's willing to listen. So his name's Aaron, and he's a schlub, and so there we are. But the next storyline mission, this is part 2. When we talk about resource management, I mean to say that everything costs GMP. That's our kind of mutual cash. If I were to go and look at, say, a development, and we're seeing my team's leveling up, if I were to go do a development, it all takes cash, right? Here are any number of different items I can now use or develop on and build up. Here we go, loading, loading, loading. And so any one of this would cost cash and additional resources, such as in this case common metal and a certain default research level. So so when you deploy, you use your resources even in the deployment. I want to make sure I wash all its blood. It's always with the blood. It's very randomized, I'll give it, but it looks like I stomped through like a huge pool of blood, you know? For some reason, the back of my legs get a lot of blood on them. But most everything else, but my back of my legs, bloody, bloody, bloody. Now the real move is to get your helicopter going before you do this. Because in order to leave here, we're going to have to do a helicopter. And there's 2 ways to do it. Go to the map and go up and down for a quick one. Or missions and go to helicopter and then pick up. So it's pretty much the same thing.
Roger.
So I upgraded the helicopter with speakers, and at some point you can change the music. Go here to cassettes, music, and take 2. This is a listing of cassettes you picked up.
This is Pequod, on station at LZ.
So square to set the music to helicopter. One thing you gotta do is just be patient. If you touch any control, you'll either get out or you'll go to another platform. You just have to be patient.
Scanning
So
altitude.
go in here. And we'll initiate a combat deployment and or do some staff management. Just check my rewards. Here's the payout probably from a combat deployment. Dispatch 20,000 and a bunch of digitalis. That's good. African Peach. Those are the 2 I really can't get enough of. I did lose some members. Lost the staff member on a B level. I'm okay with that. I can get more. Just harvest humans, just like our, you know, we don't like it when they use little kids and such as soldiers, but we got no problem staring, you know, and doing some weird, creepy stuff ourselves. It's certainly a double-edged sword here with my my ethics in this game, but I will grind through humans to save some humans, I guess. And hopefully the net result is that I was less shitty. So now that we're in our ACC, our air combat release, we can go and take a look at missions. And these here that have parentheses are reprints of previous missions. This one is not an actual storyline mission. So now we'll choose a landing point. She's still pretty tolerant, seeing we just tortured her and poured acid on her. I'm gonna get a fan going here, guys. Girls. You know, or pick your pronoun, you know, whatever you are. So, it's a little better. Man, nice. I think we're going pretty much balls out here. 38,000 is a lot to go out on, but this is a... Well, you know, the only thing I could maybe want to do is capture cage. I could stand to lose that. Even go pricier. Go, ooh, we do have a petrol bomb, which I have yet to see used. Let's try that. Just to see. And the Patriots do, in fact, roll. But I will say that I like them when they suck, so I really earned it. Being originally from the region, I feel like I earned that right. Because I cried when they got crushed by the Bears. I'm old enough to remember that. I printed a banner out, you know, and it was a big deal at the time. Like, I was a computer whiz compared to mere mortal in my tender years, you know. And so somehow printed a banner, and it took like 40 minutes to print. Yeah. Little dot matrix.
Boss, retrieve the film canister our informant hid in Spookmate Keep before he died. It contains vital information on Skullface's plan. For now, our only clue is the garbled photograph the informant tried to send us before the end. We're working on analyzing the data. There's no time to wait. A KGB Spetsnaz squad is after the target as well. Boss, our quarterback Spookmate Keep can use the VI to lead you to where the film canister is hidden. It's paramount you retrieve the target before the enemy does.
Alright, so usually at every output or drop they give you some form of plan. And ideally on your way to a place, you want to bring the dog because he'll call out all kinds of stuff to you on your way. But here we got an objective, I'm just going to start running it. One thing you can do, which is helpful, is you can initiate her to scout an area in advance. And they're not showing me, it looks like that's it, right? Let's confirm, yeah, Spooch man, Spoochie, Spoochie, so, you know, it's tempting to wipe a couple of these guys out, but this screwed me last time I did this, but you can hold down to turn off that suppressor. Sheep. To hang out with a nice sheep. Oh, keep them safe and sound. We'll make mutton out of them. So in night vision view you can see cracks and seams along rocks. I get in my little expedited run mode. Kind of goes quick enough. I could get a vehicle, but by the time I wait for the vehicle, you know, it's more about kind of line of sight versus obviously you can go 300 meters as the crow flies. Three different animals depending on the road. She's already up front there. She's been scoping people. See all the red? They've been confirmed, so they stay on my map. I haven't analyzed them yet, but I don't have to analyze them. When you're deciding if you want to take someone or not, because you're full and your rock is full and you don't want to waste GM money, if you will, GMP.
There's some high ground there.
Then
just what you need for recon.
But at this point, I'll just take anybody that I can get. Now, she doesn't get everyone.
Get down. The enemy sniper.
Sniper kind
Stay
of
low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
There's my sniper. By show. It's always good to capture these guys, even if they drive through. Gives you better warning when you see them the next time. So this time we did it mostly oral. You know, oral versus oral. Oral. True sound. You know, I got the pickup. Now she has not gotten everybody. That doesn't. But I do see that we have. You know, one thing is it always defaults you to this this over the shoulder view, but you can have a setting in there where it'll remember your last view. So usually every start of each mission I just kind of cycle myself in. Alright, so here we are with nice little... Wow. Did you see me just sights on them, or... Did I go loud? I don't think I was loud. Let's check. No, my suppressor was on. Oh. Yeah, my suppressor was on. Pretty awesome. Well, time to move, folks. But we do see that sniper's quiet now up top there. He did alert everyone apparently. So we're going to cover the request from our girl, Quiet. She's going to start putting them to sleep. Now with the high zoom on this that I just recently unlocked, see, you really got to go for the flesh. See how he's covered and like the shoulder shot wouldn't work. You got to go for the ass shot. You got to get him right in the meat, or the dick. Oh, he's got a dick cover. A little cod piece. Kevlar cod piece, but that helmet's not going anywhere.
Boss, we fully decrypted the VI data. Now the target's hiding place should be clear as day. Check your iDroid.
Now that's the exclamation point of the floor that... see, so I'm really struggling with this new scope. I like the three-way range on it. Now, are you serious? You got a real helicopter? Alright, so this, I just find this is the best effect. Right, they're already there. And when you knock someone out against something, it'll knock them out a little bit harder to give up the... So we've got some green seeds, which is good.
Subject on board.
We are getting our advantage with being detected. So that reduces our heroism, and also, I don't think it costs us anything, but... You can die coming off of these cliffs by going too hard. Oh. I just gotta get a moment of, Put my view out. Where are we? Here we go. It costs some thousands, but it's worth it. This is the unguided version. And that's it. Oh. Reload, sir. Square to reload. Oh. Now reloading while running slows you a bit, but you can kind of pretty much keep a erratic emotion so that they can't get a full health off on you. Here's my reload. Not like that, folks. Alright. Here we go. Oops. Showing that we still have some in red in my area. Just up front here, giving me an indication through intel. So we're gonna go to let's do a sonic punch to the ground. And that will reveal any life forms. Only life forms. It does not show you resources and other things. Pretty much just lets us find those hard work and intel. So I know it's gonna take me a while. I got the cheap supply drop going. And you hear someone shooting in the background, and that's her against helmets. She'll keep plucking away. Now these yellow ones are customized weapon. Oh, I blew it. I meant to put it up toward the edge, but I guess we'll be stuck here for a minute. This rocket launcher really has no one to use. I want to take that. Beautiful bird right there. See if I can't get him. And apparently we got someone up here again. Oh, that's a specialist. A boaster though. So he's supposedly a specialist in 2 things, but I have no silent, so I gotta go back here. That drop finally came down. Get in. Get out. You hold in and out. Oh, I see you. Pretty effective. Definitely keep you guessing. I can initiate that myself, of course, depending on where I travel, so take different positions. Sometimes you can get underneath the neck plate too, but he's fully armored. I tried, but he needs to run and gun. There we go. It's always best just to get those bad boys out of the field. Same goes with their placements most of the time. Although placements, particularly guns, not so much mortars, but they could be good spawning points for people where they'll come and try to man it. And if you get cover on it, then you can. I didn't get a good headshot on him, but I think we saw him go down right there. Oh, she got his helmet off, so here's my opportunity to recycle, and I blew it. But she'll finish the job. Quiet's got this. Oh, here we go with that. Not silent, so that gets me every time. See, so he's not armored, so he's down. He doesn't know yet, but he's down. All silent tranquilizer rounds. 3 of them. That took him eventually. Or Quiet got him. There we are. Build our army out a little bit. Oh, let's kick this shit out of someone. Oops, that's not good.
You gotta extract him.
Speak.
A prisoner. You gonna help him?
That was odd. I haven't had that happen before ever, where I get two people on my left. But we might as well pull it out.
Where are your friends? Spit it out.
We want to
Subject
help
on
them,
board.
but nothing
Leave the rest to us.
Now, choking them out like that is almost the equivalent of a sleeping pill. Like, it usually gets them pretty good. Whereas if you just flip them to the ground, that's not enough of a stun to really...
You gotta extract him.
Talk.
Now, each one of these requests gives me 5 heroic, which kind of offsets my getting caught, you know.
Where are the
And
others?
he'll give me some intel. 10 heroic. There's a bit of a cadence to follow though. Once you get the first one, you have to wait long enough to be able to get the second. You can't just do them immediately if it doesn't pick up. So, pretty much when you see it say, it's not been updated or...
He's coming too. Roger that.
So we're at 38 Bolton devices, our balloon. We've got plenty of room to pull in more people. Our mission is to locate and secure the film canister. So we should, that's why I've been kind of...
You gotta extract him.
A lot of times I won't even necessarily...
Where are your friends? Spit it out.
You'll only ever get 5 for each question, never more than 10 total. I might need that. I'm gonna keep one up for a moment.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
So these guys are pretty much just fill the ranks at least. I mean, they're not all. I'm not to that. I still have gaps in my roster. It's a huge gap. So
He's coming
every
too.
minute's worth.
Roger that.
So let's see. I did not find though the.
Spoog May Keep. The target is hidden somewhere around there.
So what I found is a lot of times, if a bird falls in a spot that you can't grab, it's usually trying to get you to find the way up there. Maybe that's where that film canister is. It's up top there. Or I just got a bad roll. The guy gives these snipers takes care of. We also have a little bit of vegetation to prepare carefully. But I had 2 snipers up here too, didn't I? Well, good recall.
You gotta extract him.
Oh, you might. Oh, that's her. She's badass, huh? I wonder if she survived. Look at her. I'm pretty sure the game will let us stare at her or listening. No, she's still alive. Oh, she's got the mascara arm, so that's when she's in angry mode. She goes mascara style. Good thing the acid was poured on her and the electrodes didn't really affect her too badly in our hours of torturing our good friend. Kind of hoping that in the cutscene that Snake would be like, yo, I think that's enough. But he just was like, cool. Yeah, keep torturing her. She hasn't had enough electricity. So I'm looking for some film canister, and I do get a light sensor up here. I knew we had two guys up here. Oh, where have you gone? So a lot of times it'll be just gerbils or little rats, but even those you can collect, you can shoot them and take them back. You do not have to use the Fulton device for the smaller birds. I would like to know what I'm not getting any climb signals here. I'm not seeing an obvious way up there. Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Oh, crack. Let's check for crack. That's the move too. There is a crack up there. Blew that. Alright, what am I missing? Find the film canister, it said. Alright, we're gonna read that again. If I go in the gray here, it says locate and secure the film canister. Oh, is that, it's over here now. Vantage point, no? Okay. That's not working. So see here, we got a little... Which normally I put my capture cages out to collect you can put out, I can put out 8 capture cages now, and we'll get larger cages too, so they collect a wider range of, you know, animals. This still seems to elude me, so it looks like I'm missing on the vulture. But I'm still looking for film canister. A vantage point which will not really reveal anything. In my experience, the vantage point is not necessarily gonna... I did interrogate a lot of people too, hoping to just have them give me up the... So I'm going back to Intel mode. Now do I... Something like constant ponder. Should I get this, bring this weapon home and it means I unlocked it? Or do I have to pay to have it, you know, if it's a weapon I have in the Cabrera? I'm sure I don't have that. I don't know. But I don't want to give up my... So looking for film canister, and A is my vantage point. Let's go there just to almost clear it. Big whoop. That could have hurt. You have a finite amount of energy with your night vision glass goggles. Supposedly the action of walking and such recharges it. I haven't seen specifically that. Thing really is freaking sleeping. Is that our hint? Oh. That's on high there, isn't it? So maybe that's our clue, is that it's really on high. Like, am I supposed to leap off that? A little wormwood. Make ourselves some absinthe, right? Tarragon, chicken maybe? More salt maybe. I got a gerbil or two. I got one of these beautiful, elegant, rare birds that I get to be the last to have the last one. Sandstorm's not going to help matters, so Not for a little bit. So usually when you hear that, that means you got about 40 seconds total to get off any deployment. It's actually goes pretty long. You want to confirm what percentage it says when you press the button. It kind of has a delay. So when the sandstorm abates and ends, you'll find that you still are like at 80% success rate and might lose a pole. You gotta wait long enough for it to change. It does change live. You don't have to re-select it to get an update, if you will. But there's a film canister here. I'm not seeing it. Film canister. Lapse time. Okay, 8 minutes.
Spook-May Keep.
Spook-May.
The target is hidden somewhere around there.
Obviously, the real move is the night vision. But I wanted to see the intensity of the Spook-May Keep. Has a film canister? No? I mean, I beat up on some dudes pretty well, I thought. It said target. Did I kill the target? Did I screw up? Maybe that's what happened. Was I not supposed to... Oh, did I see something flash? What am I missing here, folks? Did I somehow remove the... Doesn't really give me... Locate and secure. Noise suppression, that's awesome. I need him. Secure the film canister. Captured Spook-May, I did that. Extracted a Griffin Vulture, I did that too. Cool. Secure the film canister.
Boss, we need you to get back a film canister one of our informants hid in the field. He was working under my orders to investigate the extraordinaries that showed up in Cyprus. The man on fire and the floating boy that keeps showing up where they're not welcome. Apparently they were the subjects of some top-secret research conducted by the Kremlin. Unfortunately, that meant our informant drew the attention of the KGB's Directorate S, and they took him out before we could make contact. The good news is he placed a report in a film canister and hid it somewhere in Spook-May Keep. Just before he died, he transmitted VI of the hiding place to us, but the data was cut off partway through. The image is far from clear, but it might provide the clue you need.
Okay. Let's see.
We'll be analyzing the data further to try to clear it up, but for now, get to Spook-May Keep. The KGB have already dispatched a Spetsnaz squad to retrieve that film canister and cover the whole thing up. Boss, there's no time to waste. Head to Spook-May Keep and use the VI as a clue to find and retrieve that target.
Well, maybe if you made this message a little more expedient, I won't hang out so long.
How are the man on fire and that kid connected to Skullface's plan?
But let's continue.
We can just get that report, we can blow it all wide open. Then we can shake off the last remnants of Skullface and the phantoms he left behind.
And the phantoms. Alright. Well, so I have VI, visual, I don't know, investigation, I don't know. So, look at the VI, he says. Play briefing tape. He said, look at the VI. Intel radio.
Look for terrain that matches the VI. The target has to be hidden there.
Okay. That's the picture, I take it. The picture is, okay. Ooh, it's, I get that. That's something to work with. Inside one of these. maybe? I see an arch there, a little arch. Here's my little arch, maybe. I feel like this might be what they're referring to. I mean, right? And oh, look at that. You really gotta walk right over it. And then you get a tiny, tiny little
You've
thing.
You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Alright. So at this point, I'm looking at just like a complete mission. I can also see I got 31 Fulton devices. Side missions to do. Just go rampage and pull in more. Now you see here, these are grayed out because they've been obtained within the time cycle it took when they replenish. So this has been kind of, you know, pillaged, if you will. Whereas this is looking a little more open. But
Roger.
Again, the harder part about driving is steering as you go past the vegetation. Steering your camera if you're doing that live. There might be a setting that does it automatic. Having conquered it, I wouldn't have it any other way. Our weight and momentum is even real compared to, you know. You can also get up on 3 wheels, 4 wheels, slowly rock climb stuff, you know, pretty accurate.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
No e-brake that I've ever found. I've never seen it mentioned.
This is B-Quad. There's an obstruction at the LZ preventing me from landing. Request immediate removal.
Kind of in and out.
Gaining altitude.
All right, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Warning.
Mission complete. That was rough. Thanks for getting us through it.
No problem, guys. I'm glad to have helped. Thanks for sending me out with super fine quiet. Could you get a better girlfriend? Worth reviewing these constantly. You'll learn stuff even when you thought you learned it. Plus you gotta wait till resume game comes up, so it's kind of always some of them all bloody.
Boss, I have a quick report for you here.
Bloody.
We've discovered a radiation leak in the laboratory on the quarantine platform. It's coming from testing equipment we installed the other day. Members of the medical team have been conducting research there, but we'll evacuate them all from the research block to the containment block next to it. Emmerich.
There's no need to worry. No radioactive material is leaked, so the contamination won't spread. We just need to seal off the testing equipment.
Oh.
I've dispatched the security team to get the researchers out. I'll keep you updated.
accepted. We got a challenge. You got check on these. R1 over here will get you so it just goes to all accepted. We picked up a free walker if I achieved the mission task. Getting that vulture gave us a free walker, so that's cool. And we finished a deployed mission already. And that looks to be some good perps, some peach, like that. Adds a couple deaths, which is fine. Send them to their death because I don't want to die, you know? So that's why I send them off. That way I stay alive, and then they die. That's how generals do it, man. So, combat deployment, let's go just check that. Just make sure. We got 3 people discharged from the brig, so that's 3 wounds. Sultry look of hers. That's the, I don't like the way you poured acid on my body. Look, you know? I'm not happy with you. You're sleeping elsewhere. This is a good payout here, GMP, good payout. Let's deploy a team of E's, 5 E's, give me 86 probability. I was going to use 5 A level health people, so I don't want to lose them, or lose one of them. Bring it up to a D then, and that should go in for the next. And 80,000 for ensign volunteers, that's a no-brainer. And let's see, we got to bring that fighting force 76, 95% for an A versus their C's. Let's do it. We're gambling. We got enough for one more. This will also, these missions change the potential field of operations, FOs, AO, area of operations. So by doing this one, 30 minutes, it'll, I suppose, take out the cameras in your area for a while. Let's just go with 70. Alright, so we got combat deployed. Let's see if we have... Now customize this D2, for example, though. This is something that... For every weapon type, you have 3 slots. This doesn't start out in the beginning of the game. Eventually it unlocks once you get a high enough level. But if you look, for example, I have the deadly, the D for deadly, and the NL, the non-lethal M2000s. What I was able to do, though, is depending on what items you've actually unlocked, like other weapon systems, you can mix and match. So you can see I can take the Renov stock and change it out, you know, from the different weapon type. Now, back down here, these improve stability while moving, so I stayed with them. But changing the muzzle type, they don't seem to, them seem to be mostly cosmetic. I don't see any performance changes. And of course, the suppressor. This is a big one. By getting this R2, this is from the Renault like 2. This actually has two, if you look to the right where it says sup for suppressor, it has 2 squadrons instead of just this one having 1, or this one just having 1. So the upgrade, having upgraded a different weapon that had a 2-level suppressor, a more durable suppressor. This is for the suppressor from my assault rifle. I was able to actually customize this weapon and give me more silent rounds before it becomes, you know, no longer quiet. And here's the scope that I've been kind of struggling with a little bit. 2 through 8 times it's a 3-step. You can see me kind of having a hard time getting my range in and such, but the scopes add up over time based off of different weapons even. So it's all actually pretty current changes. Cancel customization, yes. So when you add and mix, you add a little bit more cost to GMP to different weapons, and again, this is something that opens up much later in the game. So I'm at only 760,000. It really gives me only a budget of about $500,000 to really work with in expenditure. Because I need to go in at least with 300,000. That's my goal. You know? That's my story, I guess. I have a bite of chicken, real brief. Only have a 3-file break. Chinese food that was not delicious. getting it nonetheless. Alright, looks like some yellow here. Automated security, material procurement became automatic in B. It's all very good. I guess we'll see if there's something I gotta have. Now the gimmick is that she breathes through her skin, so that's why she has to be scantily clad and have herself nearly, well, naked. Actually, that's the name of her costume, was naked. This panel here is showing me only things that I can upgrade. So it's getting all the riprap. This is all the upgradable. I'm hoping to see something that just makes you go, wow, I gotta have that. But I forgot to use the incendiary grenade. That $500,000 to upgrade it, that gives me 4 more ammo and a little more stopping power on it. But having not done it even once, I suppose it's drugs. Just the handed Judy. That worked better than I thought it was going to be, to be honest. I was pleasantly surprised. I've never used the stun arm successfully. Quicker weapon raising. I could wait on that. Oh yeah, it was the bandana. That's what we were saving our cash for. Strange loves memento, huh? So, lowers occurrences of serious injury. That, to me, take 36 minutes to develop. That's perfect. 400,000. 36 minutes. That puts us into missions. Mission list. A lot of times I like to alternate between side missions and mission lists. Here we have search for the children, those kids, man. But now I have a Fulton device for little kids, so that should speed me up. Or mission. Now that mission I thought had almost little or no real story to it. Cursed Legacy, and apparently extraordinary. So all these other ones, which are in parentheses, total stealth, you can see the disclaimer on the bottom scrolling. They're redos of previous missions, but with bigger, restrictions. This one's intriguing to me. Subsistence. You have to go in, you get nobody, no helicopter attacks, no support strikes. Pretty much just you. You run. And it doesn't even let you fit yourself before the mission, I don't think. Which is strange. So, if this is yellow, I'm guessing this is really what's going to progress me in the story. Oh, I forgot to wash the blood off. Let's do that. It's kind of tedious, but it gives me a chance to have maybe. Let's see. I'm going to go to return to Mother Base, and I'm going to check the phone and see. Aaron, if you hear me, you're probably going to give me a ring. Checking this. This whole broadcasting is a little new to me, so I'm kind of always curious, trying to figure out the process of that. Presently, It's interesting. It shows my text over the video, which is kind of neat. Shows that I'm live. For some reason, oh, that's interesting. Yeah. That's cool. You can show it right on the screen. And I can't tell if anybody's watching, so I feel bad if I'm upsetting anyone, you know? Not my goal, but and I click in, and I don't readily see how many viewers. Apparently, oh, one is watching now. That'd be Aaron. One is watching now. That's you, buddy. Then it said no one's watching now.